Ugh.
Yay. It's like a long haul trucker.
Yeah, man.
It's all right.
Yeah,
To the end.
they're giving away 1.7 trillion. Don't worry. To build the bridges and fix the roads.
Well, funny, the one story we're doing is all these businesses that can't get employees because nobody wants a job.
Yeah. Nobody wants a job because they're handing out so much money. Who's going to work for $10 an hour when welfare is $12 an hour?
UPS is trying to hire 110,000 seasonal employees at $20, starting at $20 an hour.
Yeah.
You can't find them.
Yeah. Oh, $20 an hour even.
Yeah. Yep. That was the whole story. Yep.
That I'm kind of surprised because, well, I guess maybe with rent subsidies. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could see that. I mean, $20 an hour is $40K. Like,
maybe all those people have Shiba and they don't have to work.
This is the problem of a crypto economy, right? Like, you're making 10x. Why do you want to work? Fair. Well, and plus we kicked out all the immigrants, right? We closed the border, so there's no more people from El Salvador working for $5 an hour anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no! All right, we got a handful of people on Twitter. Let's see the Facebook. Yeah, we got a bunch of stories. And all right, well, Keith is not here today. He's really busy doing his other stuff. I'm Joe. We are in Philly. I'm in Philadelphia, just north of Sean, right there in Delaware.
Loving Philly, man. I miss Philly.
Philly has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Changed a lot. Poor Philly. It's a different town.
Yeah.
All right.
Not really the city of brotherly love anymore.
Not right now. Hopefully it will come back.
Yeah.
Even though they're the meanest fans you ever want to see, sports fans, throwing snowballs at Santa. You never heard that?
Yes.
The Eagles fans, throwing snowballs at Santa.
Yes. Eagles fans are a little patriotic. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
All right, let's do this crypto chat live. Everybody's freaking out because the markets have taken a slight dip. Everybody thought it was going to the moon, like it was Shiba or Safe Moon, and it was going to go up forever because Plan B said so. It was going to go to 135,000, 98,000 before the end of the month. But we have slipped back to 60 in Bitcoin, 43. Not too bad. Not too much of a slip for Ethereum. Back to 43.
Was it 43 now? Nice.
43.
Okay.
Dropped about $700. Yeah.
For a while, right?
Yeah. I think the highest dropped, $700 in the last few days.
Yep.
Binance Coin is a good time to buy Binance Coin. Binance, Solana, Cardano, all dropped about 8%. So that's not horrible. That's safe. That's not too bad.
I mean, I remember BNB 350. What are we at? 6? It's ridiculous the numbers we're talking about. So.
I'm so frustrated with that one because I remember when Binance Coin first came out, I wanted to get it. I couldn't.
Yep.
Oh, what his daily says, Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10 Inu coin. The way people are just making coins.
I'll buy that.
That's a creative one to say.
I heard one of the friends in the Discord group said that something happened to HNT. I really want to look at it.
It's reconsolidating.
Well, apparently they had a failed upgrade.
Oh.
And so people got a ton of rewards that they shouldn't have or something else. I don't know. Actually, so just looking at it right now, it's kind of all over the map, but it's still holding 40 something. Yeah. I love Helium. I love their use case, and I love the fact that they're very connected to the whole sort of positive like physical use case, right? Like that's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a little bit of problem with their release for something. Block of Doom. There we go. Yeah, stop the chain. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Comes the first blockchain project to access Helium's network. Oh, it's a press release, so I don't even care.
Yeah. So they had some block that was like too large or something else, and no miners could process it, and then all of a sudden the whole thing like crashed, which was very interesting. That they, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand all their technology, frankly, but it was very interesting that it basically crashed. So yeah.
Taylor said Helium had a block of doom that had to stop the chain for. Took a few days to fix. Came back online this morning. How much did it drop? Well, at least it got back up. I mean,
yeah, it's a pretty significant drop. It was 54 to 44, so I guess about 20%. I don't know that anybody's dissing their use case necessarily, but maybe their technology. But yeah, very interesting. I mean,
they got a use case up quicker than Cardano. Oops.
That they did.
Yeah, the drop correlates to the outage. Yeah, that's going to happen on an outage, but at least they got it back up and running.
It's going to happen. The mantra of crypto is move fast and break things, right? And that's what we all live by. Is we're not General Electric, we're not IBM, we're not Microsoft, we're not doing these loops and loops and loops of focus groups and regression testing and whatever else. We're gonna throw shit up on the wall and see what sticks, right?
Yeah.
And if it's good, let's go after it, and let's all pile our let's all ape into it and see what happens. And if it breaks, we'll recover. No big deal, And I think this is very interesting in terms of like a human experiment, because when you think about I'm very involved in emergency medical services and the whole sort of first responder mentality, and I've been in many sort of emergency situations. There's no right answer in a lot of these things, where you're just sort of dealing with everything coming at you all at once. There's 100 different things coming at you, and you just do the best that you can. And when you get the patient to the emergency room and the ER doctor sees this person, there's no right answer, right? You just do the best you can. And I think that crypto is a lot like that, where we're saying, hey, let's just figure something out. Let's all just do the best we can. Let's forget about all these scrum meetings and sort of long range planning and 6 month strategic bullshit and all this other stuff. Let's just mess around and see what happens. Right?
It's a new technology. Things are going to happen.
Totally new technology, Yeah. So yeah, I totally engage with, with doing this kind of thing, because that's where the best of people come out, right? When you're in this high stress situation and you need to improvise and you need to figure out the best solution under the least amount of resources. That's where humans really survive, is like figuring those things out under very stressful situations. So, I love it. I love it when a chain crashes and then they come back stronger and they figure it out, and everybody says, "Oh yeah, you know what? Something happened, but we figured it out."
I think in this year compared to other years, now when things like this happen, you don't see the whole market dip. Like the Polygon hack didn't dip the whole.
Nobody cares anymore, man.
Everybody understands the newer technology and things are going to happen.
It's a new paradigm. It's a totally new paradigm where everybody says, "Yeah, you guys are experimenting. We're all in this together. We're all going to figure this out. If there's a hack, you know what? probably the hacker's going to give the money back, as we have seen many of them do, by the way, right? There's many altruistic hackers who have returned hundreds of millions of dollars, frankly, right? So yeah, this is a new paradigm, and the old guard is scared as shit, right? If you look at like, you know, the Goldman Sachs guys and the Citibank guys and the JP Morgan guys, because they're all about control, and they're all about, you know, like, let's do a 6-month study, and let's figure all these things out, and let's scrum, and let's do it. No, like, we're, you know, like, all of us are blowing all that shit out of the water and saying, no, you know what, let's just figure it out as we go along. You know, we're gonna survive. We'll make it. It's the zombie apocalypse, but you know what, we're gonna make it. We'll figure it out. It's okay. You know, and they're like, no, you need 100 analysts, and you need all these guys. You know, like, no, we don't really need that anymore. We don't need you guys. I'm sorry, we don't need you guys anymore. And they're scared as shit of that. Really,
and that's what's funny is they're not disregarding the technology, because the way they're trying to regulate it and the way they're, you know, shit talking it, they're terrified of what's going on.
They're terrified. They are absolutely terrified that they are getting disintermediated because all these other people are figuring out faster, better, cheaper ways to connect people and capital.
Yeah, I was trying to see what the market was at today. I think it's at 2.6 trillion. That's 2.6 trillion. That wasn't in the stock market now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that's 2.6 trillion, not in the stock. It's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's somewhere else.
Out of their control. Which is, we're not trying to blow up the world. We're just changing, you know, the way it's done.
We're just disintermediating, you know, like all these guys that have, you know, 3 airplanes and 5 yachts, and, you know, like, we're not feeling sorry for them. You know, like, you know, I'm sorry. Yeah.
And for the spirit of Keith not being here, the crypto fear and greed in the 50s. 52.
Oh no.
I know. This is a good sign, though. I mean, it's going to go back up. I mean, it's been in greed way too long. It was like 4 weeks in greed.
Yeah.
There was going to be a correction. And that's all this is, a minor correction.
It has to be.
Yeah. I still call it.
I mean, you know, look, when we were talking 2 months ago, it was like 37 or something like that.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It was 3 months. Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
September 30th.
That's what I'm saying. 20 something, 30 something, right?
Yep. And then we were at 78 on October 12th. So could you imagine the
1 month ago? 1 month ago. 30 days ago. Yeah.
It's insane. Yep. You'd never see that in the NASDAQ or the NYSE.
No.
No, the world would be ending right now.
Yeah. Then it would, yeah. That would be the zombie apocalypse. Yeah.
And here's a story. You know, I keep on talking about, you know, the options, and not to say it's right or wrong. I just keep on. I've been watching it for a year now, and every time the options come up, watch the slight little dips in the market, and whether it's right or wrong. And this one wasn't even that big compared to previous options. 1.1 billion in options expiry is on the 19th, November 19th.
Yep.
So I think it was at 50. They had to make 50,000 on Bitcoin, and it's not going to.
So I don't think they're going to get to 50.
Nope.
Call me if they do.
But it's like clockwork. It happens over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, at what point does somebody just say, "Hey, I'm not going to like play with my money like that"?
Yeah. Right?
It's obviously being manipulated. This whole market's being manipulated.
But honestly, the whole world market is manipulated like this. I mean, you know, we're all in this George Orwell 1984 existence, right? Like, we're all being manipulated in the matrix by, you know, whoever has 1 million Bitcoin in their wallet. So, you know, so let's just acknowledge that and move on. I mean, yeah, it is.
No, but I agree with that. But I'm not a rocket scientist, and I've watched over the last year how when these expiries come up, market drops.
Yep. Yep.
Because somebody's moving it right underneath the max pain number every single time.
They've got, I don't know, 200,000 Bitcoin in a wallet, and they're just going to put these stop loss orders in for 5,000, 10,000, whatever Bitcoin. They're just going to push that down, just destroy it, right? And so what? So they all sell, and then with all that leverage that they have, what are they going to do? They're going to buy the shit out of it, right? So, yeah.
Every time. And I heard Willie Woo in a story the other day talk about how that's the one thing that's hurting crypto is these options. They're going to be moving forward more quickly if people stop playing these games. Because it's obvious. It's obviously being manipulated like that.
I disagree. Nope. I'm more of a free market guy. You can call me libertarian if you want to.
No, you can do it if you want, but common sense says, why do it? It's obvious it's happening.
So as a libertarian and any other libertarian would say, yeah, then ride the wave. Like if you know that those guys are doing it, then you do it along with them, right? We're all survivors. We're all like going to ride this wave up or down. So, just follow them, right? I don't believe necessarily in this whole sort of, I hate it when they create a market where there's a stop limit. When you say, oh, if the stock market goes down some percent, then you have to stop trading.
Yeah.
No, the market is there to facilitate trading for people. Let people trade. And if people want to trade down 80%, let them trade. You can't stop.
I'm not saying put rules in. I'm just saying I can't believe people. I'm not doing rocket science here. What I followed. How are people actually thinking, hey, it's just, I guess, is addicted to gambling. It's just gambling. Because you're looking at it going, it happens every time. Yeah, you don't put rules in, but like, I just can't believe people are at this point saying, I'm gonna beat them.
Yeah, right. So that's very interesting. I've been watching the Walking Dead series for a while here, and I don't really like it, honestly. But there's a couple of little snippets that are interesting. And one of the things they have is there's this old guy who's a veterinarian, and he wants to go save a whole bunch of people who are infected with this some kind of disease, and when they die, they turn into zombies and they kill them, right? And he's arguing with the head of the clan, and he says, hey, if I go in there, and I die, no big deal. But what are you dying for? Right? Like what's your purpose? If I died trying to save someone, like that's better than just dying. Every day that you wake up and go out into the world, you might die. You can't evaluate your risk based on just like existing. So you have to take your risk and say, hey, there's some base level of risk, and then why am I taking that risk? What is the purpose behind me taking that risk? And I thought it was very telling that that the guy said, hey, let me take my risk with a purpose, right? And so I think with any risk that you take your risk with a purpose. That's all I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, fully
And
commit.
so
Anything you do, just fully commit at it. Don't half-ass it.
anything that you do has some level of risk with it. So just, take a risk, but take a risk with purpose.
Vincent loves Walking Dead also, and he yells at the screen a lot.
No. I'm going to tell you. I you know what? My wife will tell you that I yell at every episode because they're so fucking stupid. Yes, because there's a whole bunch of zombies out there in the field, and they have a car, and I'm like, just run all those motherfuckers over. Like, why are you shooting at them with all your bullets? Like, don't waste your bullets. Just run the motherfuckers over. Yeah, she'll tell you. We have this conversation.
There is no logic in any of those.
Every night we have this conversation about how stupid The Walking Dead is. Because it's like,
I got to that as Harry Potter. My wife watches it every night.
Yeah.
They have the school janitor with the broom.
Yeah.
I thought they know magic. He's
making
candles.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Or the guy goes to Atlanta. The guy goes to Atlanta. There's a tank, and he's in the tank, and he's like, "Oh, I got to do this thing." I'm like, dude, just drive the fucking tank. Like, what? You have a tank. There's, 87 zombies outside of you. Just drive the tank over them. Like, you have a tank. Like, what are you?
Go get all the tanks.
Yeah, like, no. We have to get out of the tank. We have to do this. I'm like, dude, just drive the tank. Like, it's so stupid. The producers of this show, oh my god. So annoying. So fucking annoying.
It's true. We're so far away from crypto at this point. We're keeping people.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's like, I thought this was a crypto show.
Yeah.
And their word.
So I am extremely annoyed by by Walking Dead. But anyway.
Here, let's go into this. Segue into a lot of this market coming up. Everybody's been relying or believing in Plan B, and a lot of people come right. So he's had to backtrack a little bit, try to clarify himself because everybody's blowing up his Twitter. 98,000 by the end of November, and he's saying that it's not based on the stock to flow, which I thought the whole time it was.
Right. Well, that's what he kept saying. Stock to flow. That's what he kept saying. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, the guy's still right 99% of the time. It's just he can't be right 100% of the time. If he was, then he's controlling the market. Nobody knows everything. He's still right most of the time, but people are blowing up his Twitter right now. People are not happy.
A broken clock is right 2 times a day. And stock to flow is bullshit. I don't believe in it whatsoever.
He even said, I've watched one of his interviews. I'm going to send it to you. He talks about in the general stock market, the stock to flow doesn't really work. He's saying specifically in Bitcoin, it works and it's been accurate and he could show across.
Really?
And then he says, once he gets to a certain point, like 110 or 115,000 or something like that, he says it's not going to be accurate anymore. He says it's going to get to a point where it's not going to be accurate anymore. I watched him on it was a whole 2-hour long thing.
I look. I'm still 100K December 31 guy.
Wow, we're gonna have to go get on fire.
I'm still no. What? No, it doesn't have to get on fire. No, it won't. No.
30 days. We're gonna go 40,000 in 30 days.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah. No.
That's right, Dayless.
Easy.
Sean has the key. He's got the button to turn it on.
I'm still Bitcoin 100K December 31st, easy, but that's not based on stock to flow model or anything else. That's just based on crazy herd buffalo sentiment. Yep.
So to get to that, right now we're at 2.6 trillion market cap. What do you think it's going to be? 3.2 trillion,
maybe, right? Like what do you need?
Yeah.
3.2. I'm just doing math in my head. I don't know. 3.2 is nothing. Nothing.
As much as it's moved up, I was wondering 4 if we could hit 4.
No, I don't think so. But 3.2, 3.3. Yeah.
Yeah, the most bullish coins during this whole sentiment by sentiment.
But I mean, just think about that for a moment. We're at, let's talk about another $500 billion. So who has $500 billion? A lot of people do. A lot of people.
Right? That's not much for the whole world to start dumping in.
That's not much at all. If like, the Sultan of Brunei started to invest in Bitcoin, like that could just 500 billion to get us 100K. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. Yeah.
Where do you think it's going to come from? Do you think it'll be majority U.S. dollars?
No. Outside. No. I think Russia, China. Yeah. There's so much wealth in those countries that's on the sidelines still. Yeah.
Well, China, they all have their
wealth. I don't think the United States is going to really contribute. No, I don't think that much, honestly. But frankly, because of the regulation, right? I mean, we're all tied by our balls to a wall because they can't figure out that innovation is better than whatever. So yeah, it's not going to come from the United States.
And beautiful segue, Sean. Thank you. And talking about that regulation, Senator Cruz repealed the bipartisan tax bill effective on cryptocurrency industry.
Yep.
Cruz repealed the bill. He's one of the few crypto-friendly senators, including Pat Toomey.
Yep.
So it's, I think it's going to be pulled out.
This will be completely gutted. I hope. I really, really hope.
My biggest disappointment is that it's easily, I think, going to be quickly gutted. But I really want us to sue the government.
I will. I just don't want to waste my time and money. Well, and I have sued the government many times before, which I would be happy to share in this deal. But yeah, yeah. I'm a little. Am I disappointed? No. I mean, I'm glad that they're doing the right thing. I'm really glad that they're. I would be happy to see them. Yes.
Oh, and CDM says Binance calls for crypto regulation. Did they really? Are they trying to play the whole game? Who took over Binance?
Well, who knows where they're domiciled? Honestly, like we don't know where their home country is, so that's interesting.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Seychelles, maybe.
Binance, the largest crypto exchange, calls for regulation. And it's just, let's see where it's coming from, though. 4 hours ago.
But where is Binance headquartered?
Nobody knows, right?
Right. Seychelles, Antilles. I don't know. I don't know.
They keep on bouncing around.
Yeah. You gotta love this guy. I love this guy, by the way.
I know. And he's doing it right out of Tokyo. But we're not located here. We're not located here. Yeah.
Yep. I love this guy.
I'm wondering how long they're going to go without having a location, a home base.
Yeah. As long as they need. I mean, forever, right? Like, who cares? Like this.
Yeah. And you can always just find a country. You could find a country that's going to be crypto friendly. I don't think they would have a problem finding a country.
So here's an interesting thing. The Russians have created a satellite country. So yep. So there's a satellite that's in a geocentric orbit, right? And it's a country. And they're going to sell passports to the country, but it's its own country, right? So it's a space country. So you can be a member or a citizen of this country that is in orbit of Earth, but not a member of any other country on Earth.
I'll look this up. Russia just blew up. I see blowing up satellites. I was looking for it. I can't find it.
Yeah, so you can buy citizenship on this satellite, literally a satellite that's in the geocentric orbit of the Earth. It's a Russian country. Yep.
But Binance would be able to find a country on the planet somewhere very
I would
easily.
think so. That would be very, like they would want to embrace them for all of their taxes or whatever else that they, infrastructure, everything. Like there's so many third world countries that could benefit from the amount of taxes that this crypto company could send. Yeah, so they would not. Yeah, but I love the idea of becoming a citizen of.
Oh yeah, I would do that just to say I'm a citizen on a satellite that's orbiting Earth.
That is not, and they'll issue passports, and you can be a citizen of this quote unquote country. It's not a country in any other recognized terms. So very interesting. Yeah.
It sounds really cool and so much like a scam at the same time. You'll never get to go there because it's orbiting the Earth. But I see what they're trying to do.
It's very interesting, and a lot of so it's it's so funny what you just said. I see what they're trying to do, but it's such a scam, right? Mm-hmm. And so I would ask you to transpose that onto the infrastructure bill, right?
Yeah.
The whole infrastructure bill that just passed. And by the way, I'm a Democrat. I'm a registered Democrat. I'm not gonna bash anybody, whatever else. But what they just passed is a scam. So right? It's a scam, right?
It is a scam. Oh, I'm not disregarding one or the other. It's just
yeah. Everything is like that. Everything is like that. So
I'm just thinking, what is it? There's only one cruise ship registered in the United States out of how many hundred cruise ships?
Yeah.
You'll find the country that's most friendly.
You'll find, right? If you have enough money, you can find, the country that is going to be friendly to you, right? So, yep.
That's wild. The next level.
Everything is a scam these days. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yep. Without a fancy headquarters, they have more money for employee bonuses. That's true with finance, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The options and everything else they do.
That is sort of, company 2.0 or 3.0, whatever you want to say. There's all these companies that, they want to have all these people coming to an office and doing this thing. You look at Bank of America or JP Morgan or whatever else. They want to control everything. That is not the future. If one of the wonderful metrics, if you look at companies, is revenue per employee, right? So if you have, let's say, $2 million a year in revenue and 10 employees, then it's, easy, $200,000 a year per employee, right? If you look at some of these big employers, their revenue per employee is dismal. It's absolutely dismal. JP Morgan is $20,000 a year for. It's worse than McDonald's, right? It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So you have to look at the new paradigm that says, hey, let's have companies that are super productive with small amount of employees. Let's talk 10, 20 employees making $50 million a year, right? That is the future. And that's what America was built on, frankly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what America's about, is innovation and efficiency. So yeah,
And it's turned into everybody works 20-hour days. There was a time everybody was home at 5 o'clock at night eating dinner.
Yep.
You know, the primetime shows were on at 5.
Yep. Well, and that was the 1950s. Leave It to Beaver, blah. Insurance salesman bullshit, right? Like those days are gone, man. Gone.
I'm looking for see what else is up there. First movers Asia, all the coins surge. ETH stalled. ETH is not stalling. Some of these headlines, I'm gonna pull this up. Some of these headlines are funny. ETH has not stalled. I don't know.
Stalled? Are you fucking stalled?
Well, that's from CoinDesk too.
Well, there you go. Right. Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, but here's everybody's blaming the leveraging.
Yep.
Everybody's leveraging.
I honestly, I'm not buying into that whatsoever.
No.
Nope. I'm not buying into that. Most people are not leveraged, and that's bullshit. Nope. Most people are not leveraged. That's bullshit.
What do you think? People just took profits, and that's where we hit.
Yeah. Of course.
Taking profits.
People taking profits, and they're gonna be sorry. Honestly, people taking profits, but they're gonna be sorry. Yep.
All right.
They saw the 60K handle, and they're like, yeah, okay. It's not.
Yeah. Once it hits that 10,000, every 10,000 mark, everybody.
Every 10 is like, okay, that's a bump. Yep.
Everything's looking nice now, though. Everything's in the green.
Yep.
So we'll move back up.
And it's so funny. We say ETH is only 4,300.
I know. It's just $200.
Only 4,300.
It was just at $200.
1 year ago. 1 year ago. What were we talking?
Not even
250?
Yeah, it was like 200. Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Right? Talking 40x. 40. Oh, it's only 4,300. Who's crying? Honestly, dude.
Unreal. I know.
Yeah. No.
But that's because it's moving so quickly. That was also at 1 trillion. Now we're at 2.6. It's just moving so. Everybody's waiting for it to go to the moon.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Is I need my 10x. I need my 100x. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that with your major top 100 movers anymore. There's no top 100 that's going to 100x. I'm sorry. So you better start buying Dynamo, because that's the only 100x you got, brother.
Buy Dynamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to have a crypto winter. People still talk about crypto winter is going to come in January, February, and drop back 90%. We're never going back 90%.
No, there's no more crypto winter. No way.
Those days are done.
No way. But look, I'm telling you, Dynamo at 37 cents or 42 cents or whatever we're at, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely stupid.
Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah.
It's absolutely stupid. So you want a 10x or a 100x? You better start looking at our coin.
Yeah. All right, right here. Here's Dynamo coin. Not bad. I know each exchange is a little bit different. We're at 36 cents, but you go to Safe Trade, it's probably a little bit different. What's our let's see. Have you been looking at this lately? Is it Is it let's see, our market cap's at 300,000.
Yeah, so we finally got the market cap. We finally got the ranking. What's our ranking? It's 29 something or 28 something. We actually have a very nice market cap ranking.
Yeah, 2720.
Yep.
You got somewhere. You got a number.
Out of 11,000 coins, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We are like really up there, frankly. Like, that's good. and $2,300 in market volume. I mean, you can look at a lot of coins in our bracket that are $50 or $100. We have a lot.
That's what all that fake the marketing everybody else does. This is without marketing.
This is without any marketing. This is just pure value based on all of our backers and based on the fact that we're, hey, look, you and I are here on a live stream talking about our coin, and we're real people talking about the value of our coin, right? There's a lot of coins out there where people don't want to talk about it because they're hiding in the shadows. We're here.
And anybody else out there, this is our coin, Dynamo Coin. We are on Safe Trade, and it's not a meme coin. It's not a BS coin or anything like that. Legitimate. We have smart contracts and everything else coming, and you can mine it.
Mineable coin. It's a mineable proof of work coin. Yep.
And we have a lot of big games coming up. We're in talks and we can't talk about it right now, but we have. What do you say? How many games?
Next week. No. Next week we're gonna release. The first play to earn game. Next week.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we can't talk too much about it, but we have not just one. We have numerous games coming.
We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Yep.
I'm trying to see. I'm pulling up all my crap up here. Here at Safe Trade. This is the one place you can go actually pick it up if you're not mining it.
Yep.
Any tips? But I should go make a Safe Trade account and actually.
It's easy. It's easy. No KYC.
How do they get away with no KYC?
Because they're in Estonia.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So no KYC. Just create an account, do a 2FA, and you can trade right away.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this week coming up, we're gonna talk about the games.
Yeah, man. We're gonna do some play to earn. We got some very nice play to earn opportunities. Yeah.
Yep, coming up very soon. I'm excited. We start playing the games on our stream.
Absolutely.
People play some games.
Yep.
For a change.
Yep.
Something a little different. All right. Well, we're about 45 minutes in. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
Cool. Cool. I got up at 4. So
yeah,
you buy a little bit.
We're in the same club.
Yep. Very nice. Yeah.
Yep. I guess we should go lay down and reboot our robot bodies and
again tomorrow.
And we'll end this thing. We're just hovering around 60.
I love 60. I love 60.
You know, it's just consolidating at that level. And how long until you think we'll head back up? Another week or two? 2 weeks? You're saying 100,000 by December 31st.
After Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving.
To the moon.
To the moon. Everybody's gonna be off on vacation, not in school, not doing jobs.
Nah, next week sideways. Next week sideways. After Thanksgiving, we're going to 100K. Totally.
I got to rip on my Cardano. You think Cardano will just stay at like $2 the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm not making any predictions about ADA. No, I don't think it's going anywhere. No. ADA is going to be $2 on December 31st.
Okay.
No.
Which one of the meme coins will be the first one to go? Shiba to get wiped, just deleted, no longer used. Because Safe Moon's trying to say they're legitimate now. Dogecoin is pseudo legitimate with Mark Cuban and Tesla and everything.
I'm gonna call out Doge because they really don't have anything, because they're like their council, quote unquote, really can't get their shit together. So I'm gonna call it Doge. And
Doge. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Doge is gonna crash. Sheep is probably good because it's a meme. Sheep said they're a meme coin right up front. They owned it. They just said, hey, we don't have any value other than our thing. Buy us because we're sexy, and everybody bought it because they're sexy. Doge tried to say like we have more value and we doing this thing, whatever, and they never delivered, and they're not gonna deliver because they're so disorganized. So I'm gonna say, here's what I'll say: the alpha between Sheeb and Doge is gonna spread. I don't know really exactly where Shiba versus Doge is gonna be, but I would say, today if you're gonna buy a put and a call Sheeb and put Doge. Just my opinion. Yep.
Well, hey, it's fun talk.
The spread. That was my that's my. That's
right. It's fun talk. I notice when people comment on our videos, they ask to talk Sheeb, and everybody loves these meme coins. So if anything, it's bringing people into the crypto space.
Yep. Sheeb up, Doge down. That's as of November 17th. That's my recommendation. Okay. But I'm still gonna say right now, as of December 17th, Bitcoin 100,000 and Ethereum 5,000.
Okay. Shall see. I hope so. That would be awesome.
We shall see.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you on Friday.
Friday.
I don't know where I'll be. I'll be in some city somewhere.
You're gonna be everywhere.